Good evening, everyone. Taibu Mu'addib, host, podcast entertainer, author, motivational speaker. Every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's amazing. How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega busting, legalized prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma passed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents right. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthing place. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to save the day. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your pick, flashy cars, and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Them the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised. And unity is in my heart. No matter who you are, come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah. That's how it starts. Go get 'em. Go, 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 go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors. International businessman. Can't believe in freedom. Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Mu'addib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready. Let's make it happen together. We appreciate you for joining us. Tap in. All right, let's stop sharing that right there. That's a wrap. It's Taibu Mu'addib. Man, come on, jump on in here. I sent you the link. Rock with me. Just tap on the link I sent you in your inbox. It's going to bring you right into the live studio. We're on YouTube. I'm streaming live on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and jump you in here. Oops. Let's see if we can get you to request to join us. Let's go ahead and invite you on Instagram, then we'll get you in here. So, many of you want to know why I'm all crispy late at night, right? Well, this week I have to go late night because at the job we're doing a couple different things, right? So I just want to get this. I want to get this live off my So it says it was deleted on Facebook, but I'm live on YouTube, I believe. So let's get this thing jumped off. This podcast is being brought to you by and courtesy of the First Step Coaching Program. All right, let's go like this. Let me get this. Let me link this off, man. Get that. So make sure y'all hear me. Come on, man. Let's go. Oops. Let's go. All right. There it is. What's going on, Corey? Hey. Talk to us. What's going on with it?
Not much. Okay, what is going on is I am home early from work, and before I even got into the job, I hit somebody's car. So my very first fender bender, So I'm a little bit shaken up. And I called someone and they wanted to ask me about word. What is my word?
Really?
In the world and in the earth.
Really?
That's right. That's what the whole thing came to.
So
what is my word?
So your value?
In the world and in the earth.
So your value?
You said what?
They want to know what your value was?
Exactly. I want to know how does this allude to my value and my word?
Wow.
Because I can tell you what my worth is. Okay, what do I find worth in is, first of all, I was created by God to worship him, to use my gifts to worship him.
Hold on. One second. Come on. So I get it. See, some people need validation. You're not one of those people. You know what I'm saying? But I can see you just reaching out to somebody for a little assistance and they want to go into a whole diatribe. But what they're actually saying, look, I'm gonna help you with this. What they're actually saying is, see, I did a podcast on this. I gotta find it for you and send you the link. Please, people, don't miss my podcast. I'm trying to help you. Trust me. I did a whole podcast on this. See, if you don't put value into the community, into others around you, they won't be there for you when you fall. Mm-hmm. So when people say stuff to you like that, there might be some, we have to look at, there might be some truth in it. So we have to put out so much value because everybody goes through tough times, Corey, not just you and I. When you go through a tough time, if you haven't been putting value into your family, into your close circle, like adding value to them, then trust me, you are definitely going to fall and no one's going to be there to hold you up. So that person might have just been saying, man, you calling me out the blue. What's up with that? Like, what value have you really put and added? You know what I'm saying? To my situation to where I would jump up and do that. And I've been there. The response is simple. We have to start pointing the thumb. If the world is not bending to our will, we have to point the thumb. What is our plan? What is our strategy? As a certified life coach, right, who specializes in achievement, I want to get you guys up out of this situation. Now, Corey, you know me, better than most. And so you've seen me ever since you know me to be a networking person here in the community, right? So when I network, I always bring something to the table. Do I not? I'm always willing to help somebody out in need. I used to be that person, so I understand how that comes back. I've never been one to forget an act of kindness. If you showed me an act of kindness, I jump right back in there with you. That makes sense? So I'm going to always try my best to repay and reciprocate people who are kind to me, people who elevate me. It took me a long time to get this, Corey, but if you haven't downloaded the Effort, Focus, and Commitment Workbook, you should definitely do that. The link is all over the place. It's all in my descriptions on all my posts. It's a MailChimp link. Download the EFC workbook, Corey, because it's going to change your life. What you've known about me, I poured into that workbook, all right? It starts out with your internal aspiration. Just know yourself enough out there, people. If you're up late night right now watching this broadcast, this episode, and I'm doing my late night stuff this week, that's what my job situation has me in right now. But I'm going to have some fun with it. All right? Listen to me. The reason I'm all crispy at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning is because I can be. 2 of my kids are grown and 2 of my kids aren't. And none of them live with me. I got my own place. Don't nobody live with me. So I don't have to worry about nobody saying nothing to me about what I'm doing. That's what happens when you take control. All right. So if you're not, if right now, Corey, if you're not getting the response that you want to out of the people that you love or trying to hold you down, it's because you haven't taken control of your own position in their life. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Everybody has to do what before they walk? Y'all act like y'all came out the womb running. That just didn't happen.
Stop thinking like that. Do you know how immature it is, Corey, for people to expect a whole lot by putting a little bit into something? That's the reason why the lottery be like $1 trillion for the winner. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter to the people that's running it. It's free money for them. People think that you can play for $2 or $10 or $50. You think that you can put a little bit in and get these thousands and millions out of it. Do you know how immature that thinking is? And people do it religiously, right? You won't go get a CD or a Roth IRA for $104 a month, but you're playing the lottery you're playing $25 in lottery tickets every week. A guaranteed financial vehicle, 5 years. Do the math on that, somebody, real quick. 5 years, $25 a week, waiting to hit the lottery. I'm talking about, and you got lottery tickets, $10, $20. I'm talking about $25 a week, right? Trying to hit the lottery. Now, if y'all look up the Roth IRA or stuff like that, financial vehicles, if y'all did that for 5 years at the $140 a month, come on, man. You sitting on a bag. But people are immature. I'm gonna help them out tonight. The effort, focusing, commitment philosophy is a 4-step proven method. How can I prove it? Because I'm living it. I keep telling y'all, look at how I was living on Facebook, Instagram, and whatever platform I was on before I moved to Texas. None of you knew. I've been coaching for 2 years. I have a coaching client, right, that's been with my company since I started, because I changed her life. She understood the benefit of being on the program. You can't tell her nothing. That's a check I cash every month because she was changed. She took the first step onto the program. She's married now, her career, she's soaring. And this is the thing. She now knows how to respond to challenges that she had before and was failing at it. Now she knows how to successfully overcome them because of Coach Taibu and the First Step Coaching Program. That's what's meaningful. Forget everything else. Corey, I know you too a little bit. And if you are still in the same situation you was when I first met you, and obviously you can tell everybody else that I'm not. But I'm saying anything like it. I'm not saying that you are. I don't know. But since I've known,
that's a good thing. That's love.
Since
you did teach me, you coached me. I was not even on that type of program, but you coached me, okay? And I am in a whole different place.
Right? Testify. Let's hear it.
Okay, well, what do I have now? I have a sense of independence. I have a job. You know, I'm not doing what I was doing. You remember when I told you where were we? Planet Fitness?
This is live your truth. Put it out there. You might bless somebody else. Don't hold back now. When I was helping Corey, she invested financially in her physical fitness, if y'all didn't know. So, but she didn't have a car. So I said, man, look, if you really want to work out, I need somebody to get some results. I'll pick you up. Great video, YouTube, Instagram, we going hard. You know what I'm saying? Like people's.
And I still don't have a vehicle. I mean, I'm driving my mom's car, but it's not mine. It's not my car. But I'm not doing those things that I was doing. I'm not doing those things that I was doing. I'm working a job. I have my own place. I've been having my own place, but you know, when I met you, I was kind of like falling apart. I did have my place at the time, but now I'm back in my own spot. I still don't have a car. I'm driving my own car, my mom's car. But it's just, I do recognize my value now, and I do recognize the work that we all have to do. in order to elevate and move to another level.
She even sounds more like me, y'all. And look, this is the crazy part about it. You have to sit around like if you're not involved with somebody above your station, how are you going to ever really get an ideal or a sense of what it means to live that life? I try to tell people you have to slow down and enjoy the regular things in life. If you look on YouTube and Instagram and you see people doing all this wild stuff, if you're forgetting to go to your favorite college basketball team, football game, if you forget to go to an open mic night or a live band night, if you're not taking walks in some of the beautiful parks in Texas, if you're not doing regular stuff.
Taibu, I live downtown Fort Worth. I live in I live in a wealthy community these days. You know what I'm saying? I'm working hard to elevate myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't live in poverty. I don't live in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Trust and believe everything that this man is saying is true.
Yeah.
Everything that he's saying is true.
Yeah. And so we can look at this three different ways, but it sounds to me like Corey started putting a greater amount of effort into what she wanted out of life, which caused her to become more focused on how to get it. And it sounds like she stayed committed until she started living in some of that stuff. I'm oversimplifying it for everybody, Corey, but that's actually what you hear her saying. And this is not a paid advertisement. I didn't know she was up, but I knew God, when God tell you something, I didn't got in the crib. I'm pissed off at somebody, so I block them. You know what I'm saying? They on punishment now. But God was like, man, don't not put that content out there. People need to hear from you. Stay consistent. Why would I be up here going late night, God? Because remember when you was up at night, Taibu, stressing about how you was going to pay your bills, stressing rent was due, or your car note due, how you going to pay that car note? You know what I'm saying? Like, as things come up faster than you get paychecks, that's when you know you need to join the coaching program. If you say I can't afford the coaching program, if you say if you can't, that's exactly why you need it. Now you are finding a way to afford that Mary J. Blige concert. Y'all both folks was there. The TLC concert, I worked that concert. I saw a lot of book individuals there. They come at the concert, their hair fall off to the side. Y'all found a way to pay for that, and now you back broke, and that person's still rich. I'm telling you right now, you need to consolidate. You need to downsize. I'm telling you right now, Corey, I was already focusing on and planning to downsize before the pastor, me and him kind of beefing right now, but before the pastor even spoke out the pulpit and said, you should be downsizing, I heard it. It was confirmation to me, so I continued my move. Now I'm in a situation where my rent is easily 1/3 of my income. Probably less than that, but I easily pay my rent. No problem, right? I'm paying my rent, Corey. Go ahead.
Did you have a problem with what the pastor said, though?
No. That was y'all gotta go watch the episodes. I snapped on fam. Fam was trying to sneak this on me ever since I've been at that church. You know what I'm saying? The first time I let it go, Corey, because nobody knew he was talking about me. But when he tried to sneak this on my podcast, I snapped. You need to go back and look at what I call crooks in cloth. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna crooks in the cloth.
Crooks in the cloth.
Yep. You got to watch that week. I did like 3 solid days of it.
I want everybody to know in the podcast, Corey Drum grew up a preacher's kid. I grew up in church, so I understand. I grew up a Christian kid.
I ain't look. I'm. What I'm saying is if somebody is selling the free gift of salvation, that sounds a little crooked to me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, but look, here's the thing.
I mean, why did they selling it? Why they
Corey,
selling
you have to watch that week. If y'all missing I'm telling you, the only reason that my content and my show isn't viral is because it's positive. Tomorrow late night, I'm gonna show y'all this. I call her a crazy chick, but she's local. I know the chick. But I just put crazy chick on the thing. But I'm just saying we all a little bit crazy though. So crazy chick, don't get mad at me when I show you stuff. But what I'm saying is
okay, crazy chicks do not get mad at y'all.
look. What I'm saying is she talking about don't move to Texas. She going crazy. Thousands of people are viewing it, but she's cussing, going crazy, talking all this, that type of stuff. Y'all want to watch that type of stuff instead of listen to effort, focusing, commitment, coaching. I have a 4-step proven process to get you up off your duff and into some real stuff. All right. I'm a wealth builder and a health enhancer. Listen to me. I just turned 48. Corey, you missed my party. We partying hard at Victor's. And then, but you could come out for the I'm still trying to throw a barbecue out here, but I can't throw it during the day. I messed that up. It has to be like a 6 to 9 p.m. barbecue. You know what I'm saying? When it's cool at night. You know what I mean? I'm learning how to do the thing out here. But I'm telling you.
It'd be better to fire your fun somewhere else.
Yeah, we got pools over here, barbecue. But what I'm saying is I was said, 1 to 5 was highest time of the day. I'm like, oh, I messed up. It was 108 degrees. One of my friends come out there and mess with me. They all made excuses. I'm like, okay, that's what it was. So I'm gonna stick to my barbecue. It's gonna be later at night. What's up, man? What's up, buddy? Look, I'm up. Look, everybody up late night trying to people see what's going on. I'm telling you what's going on. Corey, did you know that everything changed for me? Because, well, the process is I've always been the kind of person to believe what God said about me. That's number one.
Yeah.
That's number one. That's number one.
The truth.
That's number one.
Okay? I believe what God says about you.
Even my negative, I talk to myself negatively like everybody else. But what God say is greater, because I'm just a man and I'm fallible. And God knows what he's talking about. Trust me. So if God give you, like tonight, God said, come on here and look, you up. You trying to get it out there. No, I didn't know. I ain't seen you in a while. No, I'm glad. That's what's up. Go ahead.
I'm up because my job didn't have any work. It's been slow at LASCO. Okay, LASKO. LASCO. All right. It's been slow there. And I also hit somebody's car in the parking lot at 10:41 tonight. Okay, what is it? April what? August 9th. I'm talking about April. August 9th, I hit somebody's car at 10:41 p.m. And that's why I'm at home right now, because I went into the job and I found out that they had no work for me. But I also hit someone's car. So that might have been in God's plan for me to be here. Okay?
I'm telling you, I can't make this up. I was gonna look. I have a very nice pillow top queen size bed. So it was calling me. The devil's a liar. It was calling me. So I get home, I shave my body, I put on my shirt, my tie, and I log on. And Corey, she on there like, and I'm just trying to get this broadcast off my StreamYard. So it's saying that Facebook won't do it, but I know I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on Instagram, so I had to bring you in here. That's why the link probably wasn't working, right? Anyway, make a long story short, if you're up tonight and you're stressed, I have to be what y'all need. My coach in New York, Coach Terrell Jones, man, when he came down here and we met, it was like Like that was it. There's no getting out of it. If a man, you looked at so Corey, I don't know Corey. She she's a networker too, and she has her businesses too. If Madam C.J. Walker walked up to you and touched you on your shoulder and said, "Girl, you the next big thing. Keep doing your business," you couldn't tell Corey nothing. She'd have new business cards. She'd be out here networking. She'd keep a makeover, whatever it took. You couldn't tell her nothing. Because that's how it is. Do you know, Corey, that not only did I meet the guy that put me on a couple years ago, but in person, you have to go back and look at the episode, that interview. But I was working a different job. I got a job for anyway. I was working a different job, and a lady came out, and she was just like, with that Creole, she said, "It's money about you." It's what she said. She said, "Yeah." I mean, it shocked me because I'm on post. I'm standing there looking all serious. She said, "It's money about you." She kept going. She said, "Yeah, it's money about you." And I'm thinking to myself, like, what's she talking about? And then I'm talking about promotion, city. I got this tech device jumping. Do you know the world actually has a problem now that Taibu Mu'addib has been working on the solution? That the world asked one man, would he join them trying to solve their problem? And he said, "I already know a guy." And it has happened. It just happens to be me. It just happens to be me. I'm gonna bring this out a little bit later, but it just happens to be me. So I'm telling y'all right now, if you want God to bless you have to give him something to bless. In 2024, Corey, I'm telling you this because you're a business entrepreneur too. 2024 is going to begin a long season of creativity. So I want you all to design something, begin something, launch something, start something, create something right now. Because starting in 2024, God's going to bless that thing mightily. I'm telling you, y'all heard it here first. If you don't listen to me and you don't do it, you're going to be on the outside looking in. And the Bible says they were weeping and gnashing of teeth. Hell is missing out on a financial windfall. I'm telling you right now. Oh, guess what I did, Corey? I went to TD Jakes church, you know what I'm saying, for the first time. Woo! Let me tell you something. When the brother TD claps his hands like this and says, "I feel like preaching," that's the equivalent of an NFL football touchdown in the stadium. I'm talking about they went, wow, people stood up. I'm talking about it was crazy. You get goosebumps, you know what I'm saying?
I want you to know that people do not believe that.
Huh?
People do not believe that.
Believe what?
That we hold power from God in our mouths and in our hands. And in our actions. Okay? Because God don't bless. Faith without work is dead. God don't bless nothing. First of all, if you're doing wrong, if you're out of his will. Second of all, if you're not doing anything at all, he's not going to bless that. He's not going to help that. Let me tell you, Taibu. Okay, so when I decided that I wanted to get back up and go to work and stop doing what I was doing, because even when I told you that I was doing what I was doing, I went back and did it again. I got this apartment January 26th. I was doing that for about 3 months. Okay? 2 or 3 months. And when it's because, well, let me stop. The entire time I was doing it, I didn't have a babysitter. I didn't have a job or a second stream of income. Okay? I didn't have, I didn't have help. I didn't have transportation. I didn't have none of those things. So I'm sitting at home doing what I was doing, and I was making thousands a week, like a band a week. You know, like that's regular. Like I had a regular job. But God's not going to bless that, for one, because I'm not His will. Second of all, I'm not trying to help myself do better. What's doing better? Getting my credit right. Okay, so I can get a car. Getting, my LLC so I can boost my business. Promoting my business. Putting money into my business or any other stream of income. Faith without work is dead. And if you are not in God's will, nothing will happen. Nothing's going to happen for you.
You know, it sounds to me like a lot of people out here, I know y'all can relate to Corey. If something doesn't sit well with you, it's never going to sit well with you. You know, it's never going to be something that you can shrug off. You don't want high blood pressure. You don't want to be making hasty moves and making huge mistakes. You don't want yourself to be open for the okie doke. You don't want people to be able to come in your life that can really destroy what you have going on. So I'm telling you right now, I'm proud of you, Corey, for two things. I'm going to break this down real quick because I'm going to get out of here. But the first one is recognition. A lot of people don't recognize that that they're heading in the wrong direction, especially when they're successful at it. So for you to pull back before you end up really hurt, dead in jail, you know what I'm saying? Before something really bad really happened, that was excellent.
Dead or in jail? Come on.
The second thing I would say I'm proud of you for is you know where the water is in the well. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, a lot of y'all been, y'all fair weather friends and stuff like that. Corey's been a supporter of the show and of the business. Y'all talk a lot, but Corey, she put into the business. She supported the business by becoming a client, and she meant that. You know what I'm saying? So, that I'm proud of you for that, for sticking to what you know, because I'm always going to give.
Your program, I believe in you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because God is within you.
Yep. And so a lot of you aren't smart enough. Y'all fall away. Y'all think I'm going to be mad at you or something like that. It's never going to be like that. Your anger or your happiness with my services is not going to stop me or keep my business from blowing up. That just was never going to happen. So like she said, that I was giving you good advice, I was coaching you properly, and you stopped and fell wayside, and you're not smart enough, like she is, obviously, to come back to where the water is at. You thirsty now. You out there thirsty. If you're not smart enough to be humble and come back to the well, Corey, just congratulations on your own place, maintaining it. It's tough. Now I get to coach her. Here's some strategies. Effort. You just have to put a greater amount of effort into what you're doing as far as, like you said, streams of income. Now, there's a lot of cash now stuff that you can be doing even without a vehicle. There's all types of stuff where people are doing data entry online, whatever. I don't know how these things go, but I'm just saying there's tons of ways to do. People are getting paid to do online surveys over and over again.
You're true.
I'm just.
I have an ebook. I have an ebook that I could be monetizing, but I'm just sitting on it. I'm talking about. So listen to everybody. I'm not talking about you promoting you yet. I'm talking about making money off of already established businesses that are paying people to do stuff. I'm just saying, do your research, look into that, because there's a ton of stuff out there, cash now options. Also, diversifying yourself to being open to doing different things for money. You know what I'm saying? So like me, I ain't gonna lie. I'll take a warehouse job, a factory job, anything industrial, because there's so much to do in a warehouse.
You can be a scanner, a picker, packer, a material handler. There's so much stuff that you can do, and there's tons of companies out there. I remember you were walking to Whataburger. If you were faithful, there's companies that's looking for people that's going to show up on time and come to work and do the best that they can do. I'm talking about.
It's what you told me, and you know what? I hear your voice all the time. You know, you need to find you a fucking what you say? Somebody to carpool with. He didn't say fucking y'all. I said that. But you need to find somebody that can help you.
And what I was saying to her, y'all.
The steps. When you take the steps,
yep.
God will carry you the rest of the way. And
listen, here's a tip.
All you have to do is just take those necessary steps and block out the naysayers and block out the doubt that's in your heart.
Look, I'm telling y'all right now, it's a tip and a trick, but it's only for the real ambitious hustling people that really want to make it happen. I've never.
This is at a point where I was done. Like, I'm not even. If you are ambitious, and you are at the point where you're like, I don't even feel like a business owner anymore. I don't even want to be a business owner. I don't even feel like I have that CEO mindset. All you gotta do is take those little bitty steps that you was doing back then when you had it all. It'll come back. But what you got now is humbleness. Okay? Sometimes, a lot of times in my life, I wasn't humble. And I couldn't accept the gifts that people would have even given to me. Because a lot of my gifts have come through humans. A lot of my, I don't even know the opposite word of setback, but a lot of my forward stepping has been humans. You know, and all that I had to do was humble myself. Because a lot of times we have that idea, we're a CEO in the mind. We are different. We're searching for different things. But smaller people who don't even want to travel outside the country, will help you get to where you're trying to be. Okay? You could be a billionaire on your way to billions, but you can't do what you're trying to do without these small people. So I always remember that. You are nothing without your network.
She still has me stuck at the ride share. Let me tell my story so I can help somebody out real quick. But she's helping y'all out, y'all. She said, I remember you telling me, I gave her a tip and a trick, and she didn't put enough effort into it. This is the effort, focus, and commitment philosophy. This would have changed her life immediately. It never fails. She says that her mom lets her use her car a little bit. She tapped in my car or whatever already. Corey crazy, y'all. But listen, I would walk to a job the first time, catch a bus to a job the first time. I would catch a cab back then before Uber or something. I'm showing my age. I would catch a cab to a job. I'd have a friend drop me off at a job the first time. And I would go to lunch that first time. And I'd work the room. I'd be like, man, look, I say, look.
You go to your job one time, you turn around, you got a ride to work the next day.
I would say, look, I stay over here. Who stays in this area? I got, some dollars right now. If you want to come pick me up and ride share, and we can work it out because we get paid every week, so we can work out. I got you every week. If you don't mind just stopping by and picking me up, I'll be on time, and I'll pay you for your troubles. And y'all don't understand. But it's not even about that. Y'all don't understand how lonely be out there. People be out there lonely. They love that. I'm talking about, I had a dude, he wouldn't even accept my money at one job. You know what I'm saying? He just liked the kicking it in the morning, on the way to work, just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? On the way to work, on the way to the crib, whatever, it was cool. And you'll find, depending on what shift you have, you'll find that your ride to the work might not be your ride home. It might be able to parse it out. It's just people cool like that. I'm telling y'all, if you present that type of vibe to people, they're going to want to rock with you. Stop being a gossiping, backbiting. If people gossip to you, you got to be cool enough to be like, oh, for real? Don't say nothing committal like, oh, I knew he was like that. I knew she was like that. Be like, oh, wow. That's wild. Just don't commit. Just say stuff that be like you feeling them, but don't put your 2 cents in it. You know what I'm saying? Just fall back and just listen. Don't y'all ruin opportunities by getting involved with stuff that's not your business. Just get your money, right?
Especially black girls. Let me tell you, black girls right now. Not even black men on the job, okay? Because black men can sit the fuck back and not listen to shit.
Now, we don't cuss on this show. Don't make me remove you. Zip it. This is a non-cuss kids. She having a moment. We don't cuss on this show because my kids watch my podcast. My 13-year-old does anyway. And my mama. Sorry, mom. She know better. So we gonna keep it PG-13.
I do apologize.
But go ahead. You talk about the African ladies at the job. Go ahead.
Okay, so the African women, like myself, at work, will gossip so much. And then when a authority figure comes to them, it's going to be a whole lot of pushback. You know what I'm saying? But I know a black man that I work with, he gets in no trouble. He in the same genre we in. Okay? He know the same thing we talking about. He talking to us about it. But what he doesn't do is backbite, okay? He's not gossiping. He stay out the way. He can recognize the path that you're on. If I know I'm on a path of leadership and I'm trying to become a lead or I'm trying to keep this job for a certain amount of time, I can't be hanging out with these type of people. You gotta be set apart.
Corey, she's not gonna. I got.
They don't even understand this job.
It's cool.
You are seeing value because you're different. You're gonna see this job and you're gonna say, "Oh, I can build. And that's whatever level that you're on. I don't know what level you're on, but you can build from this. Other people's not thinking that way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta separate yourself and stay in your own lane. Stay focused on what you're trying to pursue. Here's the goals that you are trying to pursue.
Here's an easy way. I've had a lot of jobs where people lost their jobs or people talking about their jobs. I've done it myself a couple times. Here's an easy way to stay out of job drama. I don't care if it's an office job, factory job, whatever. Here's an easy way. It's a statement that you make, and it nips it in the bud. As soon as a person says something about somebody else, you
let us know.
Hold on. You just get real cool with the person. Like, yo, I feel a little bit uncomfortable talking about somebody when they're not around. You know, no offense to you. Express how you feel. It's just I'm not gonna have much to say because I don't feel comfortable talking about people when they're not around. I wouldn't want it to happen to me. So that's just my belief. But you're cool. You know, I'll listen to whatever you have to say, but me personally, I don't feel comfortable talking about folks when I'm around. I just wasn't raised like that. That's the easiest way to let everybody know that your ears aren't for the garbage.
Yeah.
It's the easy way to do it and not make them mad at you or make them uncomfortable with you. And it's the easiest way to do what? Let them know they're full of shit and that they shouldn't be doing it and that they child's immature and they shouldn't be doing it and that they're not your peoples. Right? I'm just keeping it real. So that's all I want y'all to say. If you want to stop getting involved or getting jobs, losing them because you're getting caught with nonsense or having stress at work, be the person that everybody knows is going to tell everybody, hey, look, I don't feel comfortable. Well, you can get them leave. Okay, give me a second, get my lunch, then we'll go to a different table. I'm telling you, you might have to move around from the lunch table because they always keep doing it or whatever the case may be. Be prepared to do that. I've done it plenty of times. I'm telling you right now, you be the person that's going to let everybody know, I don't feel comfortable. Say it with me. I don't feel comfortable talking about people. Say it. Talking about people. When they're not around. That's it. That nips it in the bud. And when you do that, you can't even reverse it, or somebody will call you out. So it's a lock. It locks everything down, and you're good. That's how you avoid office drama. It's Taibu Mu'addib. Now, the last thing about the rideshare thing. It's an effective way to work a better job than you probably can walk to, and to get your finances together to get a vehicle. Now, look. Now, people, if you have bad spending habits, getting a better job is not going to help. Having a second stream of income is there's never going to be enough money for you if you have bad spending habits to pay your bills or to boss up and get something. If y'all lack discipline, I'm telling you right now, if y'all look at my Facebook page, I shared a memory from Facebook that put up there. I was actually took a picture of the bus because it said August 1st on a certain year on my birthday. I was riding a bus on my birthday, y'all. So Taibu, I don't have the best spending habits, but I'm increasing each year and being more disciplined in what I'm putting my money towards first, paying myself first, making sure I'm mindful that to go to the adage, the art of making money is an accumulation. So some of the money that I make has to stay untouched, so I can be worth some at the end of the year. My goal for this year was to have about 50 racks put up. So I have to be saving money so I'm not touching it. That's 50 that I don't spend, not that I make, that I just don't spend. So you have to have. What I'm saying is you have to have a nest egg goal in mind every year, or you're not working towards something. So when you save, you have to know why you're saving it. Trust me and believe it. Whether you write it down or just say it every day or not, or a paycheck or not, when you put that to the side, it's going towards what you. If you aren't worth more this 2024 than you were in 2023, you need the First Step coaching program. Go to calendly.com/Coach Taibu right now and just get some time with me so we can get you on the program, man. Get this call done. We can get it taken care of, especially you, Corey. Now, to close out, go ahead and get some shout outs to a couple of people. I'll give you a couple minutes, you know what I'm saying, like 120 seconds. To go ahead and shout out some people that is looking out for you, that are making it happen with you, or just shout yourself out, whatever you want to do.
Okay, I'm going to give a shout out to my lead at work, Santiago. He is on my Instagram page. I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Terrell. I said his real name. I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Big Relly. Okay, for speaking life into me and believing in me. Second, I want to give a shout out to Woo, 2019 Woo, for discouraging me and making me feel like I don't know my worth because it's not to his monetary standard. You know what I'm saying? If you are a kind individual and if you are speaking life into people and if you are doing and handling your own business and you're not a burden to anybody else, you are worthy. And you have a high value. If anytime you are working towards what you want to do, you have work. Anytime you are generous, you are kind, you are loving, you don't have that in the world. That's worthiness.
Okay.
That's righteous. That's something that should be praised. So you are worthy. And those are the people that I want to shout out, and that's all I got to say. And shout out to Taibu Mu'addib. first of all, speaking life into me, what was that? A year and a half ago, when I was staying with my mama. Okay, when I was staying with my mama, I didn't have a car, a job, or nothing. Okay, I didn't have nothing.
Corey got some wild people in Dallas, man. She got a big family, so it's going down. Well, we appreciate you jumping on the show, Corey. I hope you accept the coaching. To get on the coaching program, do like everybody else, click the link in the description after the show. Go to calendly.com/Coach Taibu and get some time when we can get you back on the program. Here's the deal right here, though. I'm going to tell y'all right now, somebody is up right now stressing about how they're going to pay their bills. Somebody's stressing about how they're going to rebuild the relationship, or somebody's stressing about how to end it because they're done. Let me tell you right now, you need coaching. Coaching builds character. Coaching helps you develop skill sets that you can't develop on your own. There are 4 major reasons that people have a hard time embracing self-improvement. There's just so much I have to teach you guys and coach you guys. Many of you can't take the first step because you're just not mentally or emotionally ready. I can coach that too. It's a
What is it? Tell them what it is, Taibu.
No, they got to get on a coaching program. The game is to be sold, not told. I'm gonna do whatever I can. I'm gonna coach out every episode. I'm gonna do my coaching thing. Now,
that's right.
Now look, y'all heard me talk and say some things, but I want you to know right now, I'm for you guys. I'm experiencing a level of wealth and happiness and health increase that's unprecedented. People that come from where I come from and been through what I've been through, they just don't make it to this level of achievement, to this level of self-sufficiency. They're always dependent on something or somebody. Just the fact that I have my own, I'm not on probation, supervision. Nobody can tell me what to do. Just the fact that I'm really making my own calls, and like I heard Corey say, I'm able to give back and help other people that need assistance. So when the Bible says you will be the head, not the tail, you will be the lender, not the borrower, Corey is a witness that that's my life now, right? Because she benefited from my kindness and my giving. I'm going to continue to do that. But if you see this podcast and you know that you've been up stressing about one thing or another, the Effort, Focus, and Commitment book, the First Step Coaching Program, is how you take control. If you feel tossed to and fro, if you've been stuck somewhere for a long time, it's time to get unstuck. Take the first step toward a different life in a different direction. I'm the guy to help you build that new foundation and then proceed upward, right? Period. The good thing about rock bottom, Corey, is only one way to go from there, up. So all you rock bottomers out there, you need coaching. If you think you can't afford it, talk to me. We'll see. Corey will let you know right now. I work with people. I'm telling you right now.
I'll let you know right now, okay? Once you make it ain't even gotta be, you know what, and I ain't trying to even discourage Taibu, but if it ain't even with Taibu, when you make a personal decision in your heart and in your mind, I'm not going to be at rock bottom anymore. I'm going to work towards more. I'm not going to live check to check. I'm not going to live check to check. Hello? Check to check. Hello? You ain't even got another check from last week that you got this week. You don't even have that anymore. Okay what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you make a personal decision, I'm telling you, and make God the center of your life, whoever your God is, make him the center of your life and have him order your steps every time you move. You're going to be okay. You're going to be all right. But let me tell you, it's going to be accelerated with this man right here.
Well, I can't. I'm gonna tell you something right now, Corey. You said a mouthful. Because there are a lot of people that watch my podcast or avoid my podcast because they are still in the same situation. I'm glad that you're not, even if it's the smallest amount above where you were at least that's progress you can speak of. To say that I helped you and I've been saying stuff in your head, spoke things into you that you've been thinking about, even though you haven't acted on them yet, I'm telling y'all right now, that's how it starts. It's because her connection to me, like I said, come back to the well where the water is. If you've gone away from the well and you dying of thirst, you just thirsty all the time, come back to the well. A lot of y'all know me. I give a lot of y'all good advice. I've been podcasting for 2 years, coaching for over 2 years. Come on back into the fold. It was always good money. I get paid for what I do. This platform right here is for y'all for free. Y'all getting free game. I hop on this camera. What I do behind closed doors is more just customized for you. I'm spending my time with you. I'm giving y'all real good tips, real good advice, and the coaching builds character. You're more. Go ahead.
Also, come as you are. Okay, we may not look like who we are in 20 years, refined and refreshed. But let me tell you something else. Come as you are, because people gonna take you at where you're at. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're open to learning and you're humble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
With your face towards the ground. Because that's where you at. That's where you might be.
Come as you are. That's a huge good word for everybody. And I'm telling you right now, everybody, I want everybody to know the real deal. The real deal is just bravo, Corey. Love how she talks. I'm gonna hit you up a little bit later, man. We'll continue to chop it up. I'm in this show. It's Taibu Mu'addib. Over here on YouTube, you're gonna get the outro video. It's Live Your Truth. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on here late night. I'm gonna shout a crazy chick. We're gonna go out again by 11, 12 o'clock. I don't know, maybe 1 a.m. It's Live Your Truth. Watch for the live.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. All right. And y'all know what it is. Keep it real. Let's present this and get you out of here. Taibu Mu'addib, just making sure I'm putting things into place. Want to get y'all up out of here, man. It was a great show. You heard what she said. Trust the kid. Get it right.
Good evening, everyone. Taibu Mu'addib, host, podcast entertainer, author, motivational speaker.
The issue of gun violence isn't going away because there are
every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's amazing. How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega busting, legalized prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma passed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents white. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthing place. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to say today. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your pay, flashy cars, and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Then the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised. And unity is in my heart. No matter who you are, come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah. That's how it starts. Go get 'em. Go, 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 go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors. International businessman. Can't believe in freedom.
That they still don't know.
Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Mu'addib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready. Let's make it happen together. We appreciate you for joining us. Tap in.